Meanwhile, on the lower left-hand side of the fairway, the right-hand side of your television screen, Fred Couples is 185 yards from this small and tilted green on the 10th hole. And while we wait, let's go to 11.
And back in the fairway, this is the second shot of Ian Baker Finch. 190 yards out. Took it down the left side of the fairway. And that is a marvelous shot for Finch. He's on the back edge of the green. With a downhill putt for birdie. Now Raymond Floyd. Asking the gallery to move. It was here, of course, that Raymond 2 years ago in the playoff put his second shot in the pond to the left. Kenny, he's taken the aggressive route, though. He's gone down the right side. That gives him more of a chance to go at the pin, but it does bring the pond into play, does it not?
Well, as short as it's playing now, Vern, what he'll do is he'll try to bring it right to left. He will not take it over the pond itself. It will go about to the right-hand side of that back bunker and then try to bring it right to left and take the pond out of play.
175 yards out. Floyd 2 shots back of Fred Couples in a storybook Sunday here. The 49-year-old Raymond Floyd battling his 32-year-old good friend and protege Fred Couples. Hold up. Just off the back edge, but he's in good shape, is Ray Floyd. So Floyd and Ian Baker Finch both beyond the pin on the 11th. Raymond Floyd, who must have memories every time he takes that stroll down the 11th fairway of what might have been in 1990. We go back to the 10th.
From the left-hand side of the fairway, Fred Couples will have to contend with a pine tree overhanging the fairway some 90 yards short of the green, and he's elected to go to the right of it, and it did not come back to the left. He has found the bunker to the right-hand side, and we have only seen one player today get the ball up and down from that position. Now facing his third shot, Craig Perry. The key when you've hit a bad shot, don't try to follow it with a great shot. Just try to hit a good, solid shot. And if you follow a bad shot with enough good shots, you'll recover. As we look at the leaderboard at this moment in the final round of the Masters, Fred Couples 2 shots over Raymond Floyd. Craig Perry and Corey Pavin trying to make a move. This 10th hole has been the absolute ruin of many a player in the Masters. This one, short iron shot for Craig Perry. Well done. Release back to the hole. A solid 8-footer left for his par to 18.
Jack Nicklaus. Standing ovation that has become standard.
Well, he was walking up. If you'd told everything he's done, the show would run over.
Well, just have a look. 61 subpar rounds, 35 rounds under 70, 21 top 10 finishes. It just goes on and on. To 11.
Raymond Floyd. This for birdie, just wants to get it close. He's 55 feet away. It will break right to left. Nope. Changed his mind.
I'll say one thing, Vern. He's one of the few players you'll see from there that will chip it and not putt it.
Mm-hmm. Does it have the right pace? Not bad at all. He's got about 4.5 feet left, though. So certainly his test at the 11th is not complete. We go back to 10.
From 60 feet from the pin in the right-hand bunker, Fred Couples faces this shot. Uphill lie in the bunker. Makes it difficult to get some release on the shot, and you want to get release because you don't want to try and carry it all the way back to this pin, which is only 4 paces from the back edge of the green. Marvelous golf shot, 4.5 feet below the hole. Fred will have that left for his par. To 16.
Nolan Henke is quietly working his way through the field. Tee shot here at the 16th, 180 yards. He's birdied the 12th, the 13th, and the 15th holes. To 13.
Earlier, 10, Ted Schultz, eagle opportunity. Everybody's left this putt short. So that's quite a bit left there, 3 feet for Ted. He can't afford to 3-putt this hole. Back to 10.
As Craig Perry sizes up this par putt. Kenny, don't you think that while he may be fighting his golf swing, the fact that he laid up with an iron, played a solid iron shot to this position instead of trying to whack at a fairway wood or so, shows that he's not losing his composure?
Well, he had the only shot he could play, Peter, is because the bunker is in the middle of the fairway, and a good wood shot would put him right in the bunker and would make it harder. So you missed the shot, might as well accept it and do the best you can.
This putt has been very difficult to get to the hole all day long. The late afternoon shadows of the Georgia pines make reading and lining up these putts a little bit more difficult. Started that well out to the right. That was a good stroke on a bad aim. He either misaimed that or misread it because he hit the ball right where his putter was looking. Now he'll have to fight his frustrations as we go to 13.
Ted Schultz, 3.5 feet. Good birdie. Forward to 18 and Pat and Ken.
Nicklaus. Par putt. Back at 11.
Raymond Floyd to save par. And that keeps him within 2 for the moment as he completes the first of the 3 holes of the main corner. We go back to 10.
Freddie was all set to hit this putt a few moments ago and then decided to take one more look from the back edge of the green, and while he does again, let's go to 18.
Jack Nicklaus makes a 5. Finishes -1. Back at 10.
After his 4th look at this putt, Fred is now ready. This is no time to be unsure of yourself or uncommitted. Firmly just outside the right edge. Break. Yes, the first person to make that putt today. Fred Couples saves his par at 10 and remains at 12 under par. Our leader by 2. there is a part of his game that he has really improved in the last 2 years. You just saw it. Now with the gallery moving to get in position for the 11th hole. And his frustrations perhaps rising a bit. Craig Perry has this putt left for bogey. Safely in. However, Craig Perry drops to 8 under, and let's go to 12.
2 out of the lead at the 12th. Raymond Floyd, with all of his years of experience, you can be shocked if this is anywhere but the middle of the green. And he made the safe play over the bunker, back edge, in between the back 2 bunkers. This has been a difficult hole for Raymond Floyd, and a slight gust of wind came up right after his tee shot. A double bogey here on Friday. He bogeyed the hole yesterday. He did have a par on Saturday. Now, Ian Baker Finch might have a different tactic. He is 5 off the lead now, and given the absence of wind, Baker Finch might take a run at the hole. See what he has in mind. He did not. Found the back bunker. Fred Couples with a 2-shot edge, playing the 11th hole on a Sunday in Augusta. Ray Floyd is 2 back, followed by Pavin and Schultz, along with Craig Perry.
Fred Couples, at age 32, raised in Seattle, Washington, has the lead on the back 9 in the final round of the Masters. He started the final round 1 back of Craig Perry. What a touch he has shown, especially on the last 3 holes. This was at 8. If you just joined us, this was Couples for birdie at the par 5/8. And he followed that with this birdie putt at the 9th. He has been in contention at the Masters before. 4 previous top 10 finishes. One time he was 11th on another occasion, but he's never had the lead on the back 9 Sunday at Augusta. Let's go back out to 12 with Vern Lundquist.
And Ian Baker Finch. Just a touch strong, but nicely done by Ian Baker Finch, who at the outset of the day was trying to become the first Australian to ever win here. It appears he will not. We go to 13.
Earlier, Jeff Sluman's opportunity from 15 feet for eagle. And now he goes to 8 under. Very much in the picture, I might add. Back to 12, Vern.
Raymond Floyd. Back edge of the green. Obviously, he'll take his time with this.
Vern, that's very sandy back there. In fact, on practice rounds, players were practicing blading wedges rather than trying to chip it because the ball would sit down in the sand and it was very difficult to get the club on the ball.
Is that a much more difficult shot, Ken?
Very much so. There's not a lot of grass there, and a lot depends on the lie. But I watched several players practicing, as I said, bladed wedges because you can catch this a little bit heavy and the ball won't go anywhere.
2 off the lead. This for birdie.
Smart play with a putter.
Is that enough? No. Oh, dear.